thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
And the Bears first down.
On play action, Hurts. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a yard.
At the 50-yard line.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. What can they do here on third down and 7? Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's fourth down.
So, fourth down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. Number 1 pick of the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Into space at the 45, and they will finally run him down. A big-time play for the Bears. 35 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Try the right side this time. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. And they are facing a second and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And this sequence, not one to build on. Going to lose yardage on the third down, and quickly it brings up fourth down.
Well, anytime you dial up a draw, Mike, you have the defensive line and the linebackers accounted for. Who you don't have is any of the secondary defenders. It's a perfectly timed secondary safety blitz. He's able to get in the backfield and stop this play before it even had a chance to get started.
Past the 45. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears move out on top. 14-0.
Bears 14. Bears nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Evans. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Set. Yep.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Hurts now. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Bears offense getting set to get back to work. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. first down, it's Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Williams to the air once more. Rolling to the left. To the sideline. That is caught, but he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and third down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On fourth down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal.
A 35-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Bears stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
On the return, here comes Evans. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Gonna return this from the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the right side and caught by Olsen. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's a Bears first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
At the 6-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of gain.
They'll go once more from the 3. Third and goal. They'll run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. Got him in. That's Rasheed Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 22 yards.
First
down, Chicago.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 3rd and 6. Hurts. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That is brought in. And he's in.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time.
He in trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Olsen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 7.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Williams. That one complete to Moore. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 more yards.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's got another one. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Montez Sweat getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Hurts. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity. short. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they had no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
Motion man is Rice. Third and goal for Hurts. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. To throw, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Williams to throw on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Into space. Inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Santos for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears add on to their already sizable lead.
Bears 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Evans. Oh! Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
18 on the play. First down, Bears.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. And they do it in blowout fashion. We thought this might be a competitive battle. It was anything but. Points came early and often. They cruised to an easy victory. Commissioner Goodell set to make the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to one of the originals, the Chicago Bears, champions of Super Bowl 60.